What's up, everybody? Woo. So we got rain for the better part of yesterday. Um, really ain't much to show y'all right here. I mean, this just still doing what it was doing last year. The peppers this year are bigger though. Last year I think most of my peppers were that size, but I'm getting some nice size ones. None of them have turned yellow yet, but you know you can eat them anytime. Um, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking good to me. Good enough. Oh my goodness, the egg, they have laid more eggs. Can y'all see all them eggs? All of those dots are toad eggs. Y'all see them? All over. I'm gonna show y'all something right quick. Y'all think I ain't playing? Can y'all see all them tadpoles swimming? Yes, my rain barrels, even they have life in them. But yeah, these have bits in them, and I just wanted to show y'all. If you think the bits are the dunks, if you doubt that they will hurt anything, these things are very lively. And I always get tons of frogs and toads that come out of there. So they are safe for little animals, because if they wasn't safe, it'll kill them tadpoles as little as they are. But yeah, so those will hatch out and make a lot of toads. So y'all can see in here I got some okra coming up. I planted some okra right before it rained. The rain took my black cherry and it was standing up, but it leaned it over one way and I leaned it the other way. It is a tangled mess up there, but it didn't damage the plant to where I don't have fruit. It's still setting fruit. It still has huge clusters, but can y'all see in there? I think that one is ready. It started turning a couple of days ago, so I probably could have gave it another day, but I've never had this variety and I'm curious to taste it. So like I said, these are black cherries that Letitia be raving about. Let's see if she knows what she talking about. See if her mouth broken out. Oh, it's juice. It's juice. Y'all don't want to see my face right now. But no, these are delicious. I like. Hold on, y'all. I got juice and seeds all over my face. So them need to come with a little warning. Ooh, I got another one turning in there. Y'all see it? See, this one is getting a little blush, but see, this is how you become greedy. So that's my first tomato of the season, and that was delicious. So I'll be growing this variety again. Not exactly sure what this is, but I can't remember when I filmed if it was out of the cage or not, but it's like a foot over the top of the cage already. I went on and sprayed BT. I saw like 2 or 3 worms, and I'm like, It's been raining. It got washed off. It's been raining off and on the last couple of days. Yeah, I went on and got the BT, and I went on and sprayed out my brassicas. You can see the little bit of damage they did in one day. Well, a little bit. It don't take much, but that's cauliflower. It's actually starting to put a little cauliflower head in the middle of there. I think this is cauliflower too. My kohlrabi started to put out a lot of new leaves, and it's actually starting to bulb up now. I think I planted at the wrong time of year. I never grew it before. If you learn. I thought all the rain was gonna split my tomatoes, but I don't see any split ones. They still setting fruit. I think just about all the blooms I see have set. Here's the San Marzanos. There's some. I'll put my hand in here so y'all can see all of these. Leaf cutter bug. I hate those things. Here's some more. This is the first little cluster that came on. This is the second cluster. And it's still making blooms, but I think this is the black cherry. It's kind of leaning this way. But this does still have blooms on it though. You see that? So tomatoes looking good. Tomatoes looking real good. I'm gonna pull the parsley today. Just about all the seeds are yellowing, so I'm just gonna pull the whole plant. I might cut it down some. I did harvest off my Kentucky Wonders today. These Kentucky Wonders ain't really, I don't know, these plants look good, but they ain't really putting out beans like how they was. But these yard long beans is putting out beans. I get beans off of them every day. I'm starting to have an aphid issue. It's just beginning. I always have aphids on these. If you grow lady cream peas, I think are most field peas, you're probably gonna have an aphid issue. And you have to be real careful because you see what they do? They get right up here where your beans make and they suck all the life out of them in your beans. You wonder why you're never getting beans because the aphids is sucking all the life out of the little blooms. So I'm going to get that together because I can't have that. This tomato, which you couldn't see before, has now sprouted up above everything else. That one too. That's poke. I'm going to get that to my neighbor because he wanted some, so I left it just for him. I don't know what this is, but I know the blooms are huge. Every bloom on that tomato is like a super bloom or a mega bloom. I think I saw a mega the other day. Like this one right here, I think is a mega. And that's more than 2 blooms together. It looked like 3 to me, but we're going to see what kind of tomato that is. But most of this is Everglades tomato, and there are 2 other tomatoes in here. This one back here, this is some other kind of tomato. We'll figure out what it is once the tomatoes start making. But you can see the Everglade tomato is putting on fruit, and it will not stop putting on fruit. Look down in here. Look at there. But yeah, the Everglades tomato will not stop putting on fruit. I do have seeds for this. I do not have many seeds for this. I will collect more seeds this year if people tell me that they want to grow that. A lot of people don't seem to be very interested in growing it. I don't know why, because they should be tired of their tomatoes not putting out when it get hot. But maybe these people don't live in hot climates. Maybe I'm the only one that lives in hell. But anyway, that's a tomato that's looking really good. That was a volunteer. That one is another one I planted. I planted another one right there. Once I pull this parsley out of here, I know it'll quit shading it completely. They'll grow a little faster. This has put on a bloom. I don't know what kind of tomato that is. I got 2 more tomatoes in there. You can see my celery has jumped up here and is going to seed. All these little flowers. All this little stuff like this. So that will go to seed, and I will have more celery seed again. Don't worry about this looking limp. They kind of look like that at the heat of the day, which that's what time it is. Heat of the day, and I'm sweating like I'm going to the electric chair. Dino kale still looking good. Like I said, I sprayed everything. Oh, let me go over here. Knockouts. For some reason, they decided to start blooming like mad when it started raining. I did pull a lot of the radishes, if I didn't say that in a previous video. My guamachi is looking pretty good. All of them are still there. No newcomers. All that's purslane in the top of there. And I actually have purslane in the yard too. Which that's fine with me. I don't care. Let me show y'all these calamundins. So these are the calamundins. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all that be having all these problems with calamundins, I finally figured out what y'all problem probably is. You watering it too much. I never water those. They were barely growing. I mean, barely growing. And then when I stopped watering them, they just shot up. So y'all quit watering them calamundins. When it started limping and looking crazy, then water them. Beets. The beets are going to seed. They smell absolutely fabulous. When beets go to seed, they smell kind of like baby powder. Kind of. I shouldn't say it smells fabulous. I don't think baby powder smells fabulous. But it's kind of like baby powder crossed with like perfume. Kind of. It's very interesting. This marigold keeps leaning over, but it keeps making more and more flowers. I sprayed on my greens and stuff, you can see I got some damage there. But I caught a lot of, see? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Just them couple of days. And I'm going to knock them off even though I sprayed this. But I'm still going to knock them off because they're eating right now. And yeah, this stuff will kill them, but yeah, that was like 6 of them right in a row. So my watermelons are vining. They're looking nicely now. Before they were looking horrid. They've been putting on male flowers. I have not seen any female flowers as of yet. I want them to hurry up and put on female flowers. I have time for this. But anyway, ooh, that nasturtium is dead. Ooh, blue jay. Y'all see him on that pole? Let me see. Oh, he flew off. Oh, he's on the ground. Oh, screw it, y'all. Cause y'all flew around and get motion sickness. Me trying to chase a blue jay with the camera. That's poke. That's coming out. That's going to my neighbor. I did harvest a little bit off the beans today. They had a few beans on them. Oh, y'all, I'm at the area because I believe the mosquitoes started to tag me. They done found me. And I don't have no repellent on. Here's the Thai basil. That stuff, when I tell you this is the loudest smelling stuff I've ever grown in my life. I mean, I thought rosemary was loud. That stuff smells so loud. It's not a bad smell though. But yeah, it's very, very loud. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, strawberries, still doing that. I mean, sweet potatoes. Strawberries are right here. I got a strawberry that's getting ready to be ripe. I did harvest one today, actually. Actually, I harvested 2, but one of them was really tiny. I didn't count that one. But yeah, the sweet potatoes looking fine. Yeah, everything's looking good. I ain't gonna show y'all the back where the fruit trees and stuff is, but rest assured they're looking good. My kumquats flowered and set fruit. So I'll have little kumquats on there. I think I only have one orange that's still holding on, and I'm gonna be honest, it ain't looking too hot. But it is what it is. I don't know what kind of tomato this is, y'all. But I ain't, when it starts setting fruit, the fruit start getting big fast. I don't know what this is. This is the year of the tomato for me, y'all. Oh, show y'all my little peppers and stuff. I ain't show y'all that stuff. Hold on, 12 minutes? Oh, that's good. So, that's my 2 pigeon peas from Dan's, what is it? Dan's Permaculture Food Forest. What is this carrying? Oh, it's carrying a worm. Y'all see that? Carry it. You see the strangest stuff out here. I wonder where it's going with it. It's really carrying that worm too. But anyway, these are poblanos. And these are the onions. Remember the onions I did, y'all? And I have checked, and the vast majority of these onions, let me see if I can show y'all, do have roots. Y'all see that white root in there? So, like I said, just set them onions on top of the dirt. Let them do what they do. And I'm going to take these pomegranates out of this thing because it actually holds too much water. I poured out a lot of water before, but pomegranates don't really like to be watered either. They kind of, I mean, I don't even water them. I just let the rain water them. None of my turmeric has come up, but volunteer tomatoes have come up. It is what it is. Ooh, y'all, I'm sweating so bad. Rain barrels are now full, all of them. So I have water for the next. I'm not gonna water today because it rained, like I said, majority yesterday. I will water. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't think it is. But I'll start back watering. I think we got enough days. I think I got just enough water before it's supposed to rain again. So it's a battle with this rainwater because y'all know I don't want you that whole. Y'all see, look at this. The pine needles fall so hard they pierce through the leaves. Ain't that crazy? Well, I mean, they fall hard enough to pierce through this. If they fall on you, they don't feel like nothing. But yeah, that's why you see all these tears. But you can see how the sweet potato just like willingly climbed that. So yeah, sweet potatoes are looking amazing. They're vining out really nice, really big leaves. I'm gonna start harvesting these leaves. This person must be moving. She come through here yesterday with a pinball machine. It must be something when you moving in a convertible. But anyway, so on that note, till next time. Ooh, looky here. Y'all can see how to train itself around there. Till next time, see you guys later.